Welcome to today's guided mindful meditation. We're going to do something a little bit different today. And the reason for it is because I think bringing mindfulness into our everyday lives can really help us start to live mindfully. That can help us if we're struggling with anxiety, with low mood. It can even help us in our relationships because it allows us to start to enjoy the present moment. So what we're going to do today is something called mindful eating. So what I'm going to ask of you is to grab some food. It can be anything. I like to always do this with something natural, so I'm using some cucumber, but you can do it with anything that you might have around you, so whether that's your breakfast, lunch or dinner. Maybe you'll choose to play this with your next meal. So in your comfortable seated position where you are grounded and taking some joy in this moment that you have chosen to do this just for you, I want to invite you to ease into your deeper breathing. Maybe you want to raise your shoulders and pull them back as you're sitting here. And just take a few breaths right here. And a moment to show gratitude to yourself for choosing to do this right now. And when you're ready, I want you to grab your food and look at it. Observe the textures that you can see on its surface. What do you imagine the inside to be like? What colours do you notice? Just say these to yourself right now. And if you feel comfortable to do so, I invite you to just place it onto the top of your hand where you can feel sensitively maybe what temperature this is. Maybe you can start to feel those textures. Is it wet? Is it dry? How does it feel on the top of your hand? And having done this, you might be able to start to smell what this piece of food is smelling like. But now, taking a deep breath, choose to place it under your nose and really use your sense of smell to familiarise yourself with this. At this point, you might want to close your eyes or soften your gaze to really allow your sense of smell to be taking the lead here. And when you feel ready to do so, I invite you to not eat your food, but to just place it on your lips. Noticing the temperature and thinking about what else you might be able to notice about this piece of food. And when you feel ready to do so, I invite you to take a bite. And as you're holding it in your mouth, maybe like me, you can start to feel your glands salivating, getting ready and preparing to eat this food. But what I'm asking and inviting you to do in this moment is to just preserve this moment, to really experience this moment. So considering and exploring with curiosity what textures you're feeling in your mouth. And when you're ready, take that bite and eat that food. This is something that we can do and introduce into our everyday, to allow our brain to start becoming familiar with the idea of enjoying and savouring the present moment. This is something that can be helpful in moments of difficulty to enable us to really focus on the reality as opposed to what we think the reality is showing us. But it also enriches our everyday positive experiences too. It allows us to really connect with the moment, connect with others, and build long-lasting memories.